What's up, guys? Majestic here, coming at you guys with a deck profile. Today we'll be discussing fairies, agents, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, shout out to Justin Bieber, tokens. Anyways, here we go. So boss monster of the deck, 3 Master Hyperion. Basically, he's almost like a dad, and if there's basically you remove one light monster in your graveyard to destroy one card on the field, doesn't matter what. And you can special summon him by removing from play an agent monster from your hand, field, or graveyard. So he's pretty good. Yeah. Next we got the searcher of the deck. 3 earth. Searches for any agent monster. And if a Sanctuary in the Sky is on the field, you can search for Master Hyperion. Plus he's a level 2 tuner, which makes his deck crazy when it comes to synchro summoning. I run 2 Jupiter, just because he's a beater, and most of the other monsters in here are not beaters. If so, I can remove play agent monster for any other fairy monster to gain 800 attack, and basically I can use it during the damage step, which makes this card pretty good. And if Sanctuary in the Sky is on the field, I can just discard one fairy monster to bring back a fairy monster that's removed from play and special summon it. So it combos well with Master Hyperion if you want to use it like that. I run 3 Venus, just cause it's an agent monster, and he brings out Mystic Shine Ball, this guy. And I only run 2 of him. I think 3 is a dead draw. It's too. Oh, I hate having it in my hand. It's only good when it's in my deck, basically. And basically, what you want to do is you can go for like level 7 or level 9 with this guy plus Earth. So sync for Trish, sync for Black Rose, do whatever you need to do. I run 3 Zoriadus. Searches out Sanctuary in the Sky, helps me thin out my deck a little bit, and it gives me fodder for Master Hyperion. Plus, if I already have Sanctuary in the Sky in the field, I can just use it as a 21 beater, basically. But bad thing is, if Sanctuary in the Sky dies, this dies also. We're on 1 Honest. It's a fairy deck, light. Why not? It's always good. And 2 Herald of Orange Light. If I had 3, I'd run 3, but I don't. But yeah, negates effects by discarding 2 fairy monsters, including this one in your hand. Now for the spells, 3 Sanctuary in the Sky. This card it's basically needed for this deck because most of the card effects revolve around having Sanctuary in the Sky on the field, and you want to get this out as fast as you can because plus, if they attack your fairies, you take no damage from it. Yeah. 1 Terraforming. Just because I tested this deck out with just the Riotous and the Sanctuaries, and I wasn't really drawing into them when I needed them. And yeah, so this just speeds up the deck a little bit more. 2 cards from the Sky. This card's good, I guess, for first turn, but I only run 2 because if you have 3, I mean it's okay, but you can't attack or you can't special summon, and it renders this deck useless basically. For staples, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, and Giant Trunade. Yeah, so magic lineup, enough for traps. I run 1 Beckoning of Light. So basically, this card's good if you have Master Hyperion in the graveyard, if you want to recycle him, and you have, let's say you have an agent monster in the hand, you can ditch that agent monster to bring back your Master Hyperion, then, remove it, special summon it. So yeah, that's why I run this. 2D Prison, just for getting rid of synchros and stuff like that. 2 Bottomless. I don't have warnings in this deck, so Bottomless is probably the best alternative. 1 Torrential, 1 Mirror Force, and 1 Solemn. I run 1 Return from a Different Dimension. With Master Hyperion on the field, he removes a lot of your fairy monsters, and maybe if you use this card at the right time, you can like bring all of them back and probably be a possible OTK. But yeah, it's just good, you know, just testing it out. 2 7 tools. And of course, I run triple Divine Punishment. This card is basically like an Infinity Barrier. It's like a Solemn, except it doesn't negate summons. It negates magics, traps, and effect monsters effect, which is really, really good. This card, the only downfall is you need to have Sanctuary in the Sky on the field. So yeah. Synchro deck, tokens, 2 formula. I don't know, this is just my basic synchro deck. That's not really for this deck. Army Arm, Android, Cataster, Frozen Fits, Hyper Librarian, Iron Chain, Bryo, 2 Black Rose, Stardust, Scrap Dragon, Trish, and Shooting Star. Yeah, so there's my deck. If you guys like it, hit the like button. So yeah, comment, rate, subscribe. Team BDG out.